Hey everybody, Steve here again. Today, not for a review. Um, this is just a little informative thing. I really haven't seen too many people do information reviews. And I just want to thank, don't want to butcher your name here, Don the Boom Vape for this info a while back. A couple people were asking me, what are all these numbers you're talking about? Because I was talking about like five, 510s, 901s, and they were like, ah. So I put up a post in on ECF because figured somebody over there must know what the hell it is, and I was in chat one day and I tried explaining it to somebody, and they're like, "Oh, you're talking out of your ass." Well, okay. What do all these numbers mean? Okay. Well, it's actually similar to how cigarettes are. There's king size, there's regular, there's hundreds, and I think a company even has 120s. Their size. Overall, it's a 100 cigarette is 100 millimeters long. Well, it's really weird when it comes to e-cigs. I'll show you. One second. If I can find out where my analyzer is. Okay. In this bag, I have a 801 minus the battery. Now, the DSE 801 is, when complete, is 801 millimeters in length. Now, that's usually the same with the DSE 084, DSE 108, so on and so forth. But, now with the 901, it obviously is not, 901 millimeters long. It is actually 90.1 millimeters. So, yeah. But that's for one company. Now, Kanger, they make the cartomizers. Everybody's familiar with the KR808 D-1, or and they have D-2. They're a little bit more confusing, and I can't even make sense out of it, so gonna leave it at that. And where it varies from device and batter, device and atomizer and so on. Now, when you hear DSE, SLB, those are the prefixes to the numbers. Those are the company. KR is Kanger. Best e-cig uses the, BE. They have BE3, something similar to the 801. DSE is, I can't even pronounce that. I'll put it up somewhere in here. And the M4 series, M is for S'more, Smoore, and our beloved 510, Joy Tech, Joy 510, so on. And companies just randomly choose how they're going to name their, name it. Pretty much, I would just take it as it's a model number, like Ford Escort. Not every Ford Escort is the same, but overall, generally the same. Um, Anything else I could think of? Yeah, now a lot of companies are not using like names. They're just going with like ego. No numbers, nothing. It's just the ego, and I just dropped, or almost dropped, my card. So yeah. I think that's just about it. Uh, Battery numbers. Just throwing this out there because it was in there. Now, when you hear battery numbers, like this is a 17670 battery, it would be 17 millimeters in diameter. What is that? 67 millimeters in length. I don't know what zero stands for. But yeah, just throwing that out there. So this way you understand a little bit more what the hell everybody's talking about. Yeah, I think I covered it all already. So yeah, pretty much you don't really, you know, need to know all this information. Unless you want to mind dump on somebody. But yeah, I figure somebody may find this useful. Its size and manufacturer's discretion. So it's. But beware, other models, like Totally Wicked has the Titan. Joytech has the, or Joy. No, Janty has like the Mini Fogger. Um, and Vapor for Life has the Vapor King. These are just ways of marketing. They're just putting a name in front of in front of their product. But like the Titan, it's the Titan 510. It's still a 510. The Vapor King is just a KR808. There is some differences. A supplier can request be made slightly different, so there are some differences, but not huge. Or Smoking Everywhere. I believe that is a 4081. So if you use the Smoking Everywhere, and you're like, I don't want to spend $50 on an atomizer or however much it is, just get yourself some 4081 stuff. Google, 4081 atomizer or batteries. You'll save yourself a lot of money and no headaches as far as customer service, because the people who supply all these care about their customers generally. Smoking Everywhere, if you watch Vape TV, Whiskey Will called them out. Sucks on customer service. But yeah. So that's all I have for right now. Reviews coming up in the next couple of days. So yeah. Till then, happy vaping.